basketball.
Yeah, I had to play against
Anthony Davis and Louis Hodge. Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Kevon Looney.
change.
Setting up Klay Thompson. Shooting was incredible in the postseason. Andrew Wiggins will tee up a three. It'll be Warrior ball. Steph Curry. Anthony Davis. Chris Paul from the baseline. Out Looney. They put it at the dud. That's a move.
The option to give it to Steph Curry. Give it to
D'Angelo Russell. D'Lo, a little step around. And Wiggins off.
Anthony Davis and Ham talked about him. He's like, well, he looks like
Straight up. Vanderbilt, great rebounder.
momentum going the Warriors' way.
Anthony. Season for the Niners and other teams. CP3 off back small. The glass is
Good rebounder at the guard position.
Anthony will draw the foul on the pass. And Chris Paul, this is his sixth. Deep three from Steph. Threes in the playoffs. Missed there.
For the Lakers are set offensively is to gain advantage.
It bumped. And I'm a great free thrower, so D'Angelo Russell. It helps the Warriors so much because you know he can. AD
With 8. And it's not hard to get up to play if you're playing.
built good, deep position.
And get that called on offense or defense.
Right. People up as the year goes on. It's Moses Moody, Kuminga have checked in. Very significant family situation.
Ready to go.
The Lakers. And D'Angelo.
He gets a pretty good ovation.
Play tonight. Corey Joseph. And then off
Season, and nothing's going to change this year. Having a guy like that can stretch the floor out is
for another. And just missed the ball. In the corner for Max Christie. Kuminga missing that three and this summer. Whipping in.
That is a great, and he's pretty sturdy at his size.
For the Reddish. On the seal, and Taurean.
This early in his career, he uncalled the
ISO Kuminga right out of the title. And Taurean Prince is in his 8th year.
Get you something good out of there.
Playing along with Taurean Prince, who gets home. Ojepski beat him to the spot. In-season tournament will join us in the second. He'll launch the three. With Shafino. Moody, little show and go. Coming upon the final, little wiggle to him. Cam Reddish, airball.
Just got to watch it.
To GP2 to lay it up. It's kind of a fun second. To Kuminga. And Steph. Chris Paul and Steph having a little floater and bang.
And talk about your mentality.
It is a game, basketball.
To begin the second quarter. Another one. I don't know what happened to him. You got.
I just couldn't help myself. Kind of late, but it just felt like the right thing. Actually, scary to think about it, but almost that. But it's true. It was a great league. And grow and do more. Time is right as well.
Well, talk about the
Our team, and I think Steve really fits his coaching style. The people we brought in this year, we have to really keep ourselves healthy.
Get into it that much, but
I try to win, and
mentioned as Chris Paul goes inside, and we don't know what the numbers will be, but he's going to operate that way.
Trying to win, and we're trying to do a lot of good things. And
They're older, but you would not
enthusiastic, and I think we're going to have a good year.
It's great for the league to see the pairs.
The pitch clock, and it was huge. Experiment pretty well.
Yeah, I think it'll be amazing.
I think that is
playing at halftime the full NBA championship game, but they're all regular.
Worked some concerns that we didn't want to do that. We're happy with the way it's structured, and
threes of the 35 shots. So, and then Klay is
so excited because we're back at chase.
One guy that just embodied.
We'll see if it happens.
Healthy, and I think it's a real.
Lacob sits down, and the lead goes to 8.
Talk about just an onto with. I mean, you have to be happy about it.
Time for fun. Tonight, finding Wiggins out front of his career.
Now you got a lot of guys on this team.
So Ojepski, miscommunication.
How Chris Paul is going to deliver the ball to each other likes to do. You just got to face guard a guy.
To 11.
Kuminga. Like that stat line.
On Vanderbilt and get to the line. And that is how young Jonathan is. Core and abdominal stuff. D'Angelo Russell. That little. Now he's going to load up the three. Didn't shoot. Hachimura 48% on threes.
Take advantage of it. Get to the free throw line.
Moody will launch and miss that
Little mid-range happy if we want to. Or get
P2 likes the corners, but missed that wing. That's a great return pass.
a lot of cutting. That defender isn't it here.
In charge now with the Warriors. In the favor.
The Warriors like to do well.
Max Christie on the whole way. but there's Podziemski rebounding that. They dare Podziemski to shoot the...
And just keep on
Kicking it away. GP2 getting on the deck. It's pronounced Podziemski. The lob in to Anthony Davis, 15. D'Lo, locker room. Little running baby hook. Kuminga and Moody. That's the start. Warriors have had 13 turnovers now.
side. He just forgot all about Kuminga. Garuba and Quinones.
Vincent, a little floater. Sharp. Moody, a good look at it.
Just play with confidence. A lot of times, let that be shooting.
Moody rattling that one out. Hachimura.
2.
Saric from deep. And near the end of the offseason. Hey, Vincent drops.
Played a big
Moody right to 3. Now he gets Podziemski on him.
go, that long closeout.
Lakenwood, he's heard enough about his... And Moody. Got Rod Brooks and Dante Whitner. Carlos Ramirez. Cowboys are legit. And Christian Wood on the interchange with the shot clock at 5. And Vincent. J.K. answer. Max Christie open. Will Robinson. Moody open triple. Christie sensing the lane. Michigan State is 1 year there. Podziemski. Moody not just settling for threes. Vincent step back. Rudy Gay's first playing time. But Williams, the 1 year at UNLV, undrafted. Look, Shafina. Lock there. Here's Jack. Battling out. Setting up Donovan Williams. High.
Went to help. He was ready for his moment.
Christian Wood just kind of got a little relationship. I know this guy, and then it turned.
Coming off the bench.
Williams and made the 3, and then missing a little. Rudy Gay's always had that unique getting catching initially, but
Concentration.
that awkward way of getting in the lane.
Exactly. Concentration. Maybe needs to work on his jumper.
Quinones just threw that away. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
And also, too, and you're going to see that exaggerated. And usually
For the officials, it's like that.
you'll see flops go way down, just like Christian Wood got the. Donovan Williams just going to well just to get it off. Tell you what,
Pick and roll. He guarded well that last time down as Jack rise.
stuff he did in New Orleans, but
Goodness, I can't believe this guy.
Christian Wood. League. Jerome Robinson.
Yeah.
Next week,
This league, a lot of these guys have their scores. That's what Robinson was kind of known.
minutes last year.
Yeah, you know Coach Curl.
Backdoor. Beautiful inbounds. And with Shafino, we've seen seconds of the third. Robinson 4-3.
To him, and he was out of bounds. That's what they were laughing.
Into Jackson Hayes, and there
Execute it and do everything right. Be in the right.
everybody knew what they were supposed to do.
That is an opportunity to get an easy one.
Keep an eye on
And then Podziemski was pretty out of it. He did.
Torian Prince. He keeps that dribble alive. He's in. Johnson had to shoot the 3.
He came in as a highly touted shoot. Cam Reddish went down.
Setting up John. One of the bottom 3. He made 1 free off back up. Podziemski was
In the gym constantly, just working on his.
Max Christie. Had the advantage. Warriors looking for a little 40th pick out of Pepperdine. Played. Oh, that's beautifully done. And push shot. And he said he likes to. Shafino setting up Torian Prince. That's the work Kuminga had done. And
Jonathan Kuminga just.
give the shot clock at 7. St. Arnold Law Davis on the run out. The lob to Cummers.
He's done a lot since he came back in.
Draymond is a savant. Hodge missing there.
Perfect organization, the perfect coach.
I mean, we've had Clay. Show and go. Yeah. Set his feet. Not quite analogous. Leg set and base, and then but on his 3 ball, it's more Castleton. Step around, unselfishness. Hodge from everybody's got to go get it.
It's all hand.
Castle
Like about Jackson Davis.
here, 22-footer all year.
That's one thing Coach Kerr talked about. Knows how to play. See, he just force another turnover. Jonathan Kuminga's rolling. Go set a screen.
I mean, you were to
He actually commended me on doing the tough player to guard. It kind of figures you out. And it's a grind. Even in pickup, you're not really doing as you got to think about all these. Try to execute and do exactly that.
for veteran players, it's a show and go. No one better find Demoy. Majewski had his family here, and he was drafted by the Warriors, but
You a bunch of times.
said Mr. 15 for 31 years. Good way and a good rate, and see the back of the game.
It's not always going to be.
Oh, that's a great pass back. Missed that and said, oh, Florida undrafted. Then Darvin Ham and Steve Kerr because
Running hook shot.
Donovan Williams, the 1 year at UNLV, undrafted.
He's a guy that you want to just see be aggressive.
Look, Shafina. It's Hoosier on Hoosier in terms of the block there. Here's Jack. Rudy Gay. Battling out. Christian Wood's going to work here. Quinones setting up Donovan Williams high.
Little drawn kick action. His defender went to help. He was ready for his moment. Got an easy bucket. Now the 3-ball falls.
Christian Wood just kind of. Darvin Ham's like, hey, you know, I got a little relationship. I know this guy. And then it turns.
Coming off the bench.
Donovan Williams had made the 3 and then missing a little in 2006. Rudy Gay's always had that unique.
Good cut.
Rudy Gay didn't catch it initially, but
Jackson Hayes got down there, but concentration here that side.
But Dinwiddie had that awkward way of getting in the lane and scoring.
He's going to get you penetration. Maybe needs to work on his jumper.
7. Quinones just threw that away. From a year ago, or almost hysterical.
Yeah. And analyze it, which I think is probably satisfying.
Well,
for the
also, too,
officials.
and you're going to see that up.
Right, it's like a
theatrical, exaggerated, and usually it's.
Yeah, the flop call for the officials, it's like the
But I think when they tell guys in training camp, you'll see flops go way down, just like
players, they know.
Christian Wood got that. Really been good tonight. Donovan Williams is going to.
They lost Bruce Brown.
Quinones shot clock at 1. Did well just to get it off. Christian Wood. I'll tell you what.
A lot of teams run pick and roll. He guarded well that last time down. As Jack basically the big. Man, that guy can high rise
Stuff he did in New Orleans, but
and dunk it. And he's just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this guy.
Christian Wood with 5. League. Off of Shafino's foot. Jerome Robinson.
Well done. Yeah.
Next week.
To find a way to stick in this league. A lot of these guys team win. Most of these NBA teams, they have their scores. That's what Robinson was kind of known for.
The Warriors two-way players played a lot of minutes last year.
Yeah, you know Coach Curl.
Backdoor. Oh, beautiful inbounds. And with Shafino, we've seen shot clock off. Final 10 seconds of the third. 3. Set up Robinson for 3.
Really looked to make it when they passed it to him and he was out of bounds. That's what they were laughing.
With Shafino getting into Jackson Hayes, and there is
Training camp.
Right.
Can you go out there and execute it and do everything right? Be in the right.
Now when the coaches look at it, everybody knew what they were supposed to do.
Mistake under out of bounds. Coach Kerr almost looks at that as an opportunity to get easy one. To the roster spot.
Keep an eye on to have the second one.
It's funny. Brandon Pajemski was pretty adamant. He didn't.
Taurean Prince. Majewski penetrates, keeps that dribble alive. He's in. Moody didn't have anything going. Johnson had to shoot a 3.
With the Pelicans.
A roll in a spot that makes sense.
He came in as a highly touted shooter.
Quinones attacking.
Oh, Cam Reddish went down.
Setting up John. One of the absolute best. Without Draymond, one of the bottom 3. Meaning he just. With Shafino. He made 1 free out back after Pajemski. Pajemski
We're raving about how much he was in the gym. He was in the gym constantly, just working on his.
Max Christie. Dropping point game. The deeper Laker reserves have had the advantage. Warriors looking for a little by Denver on draft day. 40th pick out of Pepperdine. Played 2.
Be a solid defender as well.
Oh, that's beautifully done. And for guys, Pajemski, little push shot. And he said he likes to. Shafino setting up Taurean Prince. That's the work Kuminga had done.
In the open court, Jonathan Kuminga just wet.
shot clock at 7. Said, all right, I'm going to launch. See Garuba play D. Davis on the run out. The lob to Kay with 19 to lead all Warriors.
He's done a lot since he came back in. They built this lead pretty quick.
Can skim about everything he does. Draymond is a savant.
You're not worried about him driving by. You get up.
Hodge missing there.
And I think he's with the perfect organization, the perfect coach.
Green would put a headset on.
Do we need that?
I mean, we've had Clay. Show and go. Kendrick Davis back to Kuminga. Set his feet. Now, this is not quite analogous. It's kind of the Azubuike leg set and base, and then she game at all. So, but on his 3-ball, it's more. Castleton. JK, step around, unselfishness.
That was sick.
Hodge from Looney, go get it. Hey, Draymond, go get it. Everybody's got to go get it.
It's all hands.
Rick Davis staying with Hood Schifino. Castle.
One thing I like about Jackson Davis,
Stunned if he takes a 3 or 22-footer all year.
If you double team him, that's one thing Coach Kerr talked about. It shows in their game right away. Knows how to play. See, he did some struggles with moving screens as the Warriors force another turnover.
Finish. So
you know Jonathan Kuminga's rolling. Go set a screen for the roll.
Podziemski had his pocket picked.
As he came in and really changed the game.
I mean, you were the button.
And Mike Brown, he actually commended me on doing the LeBron James coach. He's a really tough player to guard. It kind of figures you out. They just expose you in different ways, but man, it's a grind. It's a long time. A lot of them haven't. Even in pickup, you're not really doing that's why I was talking about Williams. You got to think about all that coaching staff. What do you want to see from him? And at least try to execute and do exactly knowing you gave yourself a chance.
Yeah, and for veteran players, it's Kendrick Davis will show and go. Someone better find DeMoy
The way out.
Podziemski had his family here, and he followed the Warriors, drafted by the Warriors, but
what's the first thing he said when he saw you? I've seen you a bunch of times.
He said, Mr. Fitzgerald. The problem being with the team for 31 years. Always are meshing in a really good way and a good rate. And
see the hands like I'm gonna have to find ways to impact the game. It's not always gonna be.
They've done it so well for so long. That's a great pass back.
With it.
Fudge missed that and said, oh, for a dunk. The one-year player at Florida, undrafted. But if you are going to keep scoring, you might as well win. Teams. I credit Darvin Ham and Steve Kerr because